What up, my frag heads? It's your boy J Rock. Today I'm hitting you with another fragrance review. Today we're gonna be reviewing something from the house of Kenneth Cole. This is Kenneth Cole Vintage Black. Now I was looking to buy Kenneth Cole Black because I remember that one smelling pretty good. Haven't smelled it in a while. But I saw this one pretty cheap. So I was like, let's go ahead and try this out, see if it's any good. Try something new. It smells really nice off the atomizer. Alright, before we get started with this review, I noticed we're getting close to 100 subscribers. So I just like to give a big ups to everybody that's been down with the channel, that's been dropping a line in the comment section, hitting that like button, that's been just showing support. I like to let you guys know it hasn't gone unnoticed. I've been definitely appreciative for everything that you guys have been doing. You're helping the channel grow slowly but steady. So I've been thinking of what can I do once we hit 100? I was thinking maybe you guys just go ahead and drop some questions or whatever in the comment section, and maybe I'll do a video answering them for the 100 once we hit 100 subscribers, or if we get enough questions, if we get at least like 10 or something. If not, I don't know if you guys like giveaways, maybe like a giveaway a decant or something, or a free bottle of one of these cheaper fragrances, since I am planning to get rid of a few. I don't know. You guys let me know. Throw some ideas out there and we'll see what sticks. Okay, now back to business. Like usual, we are gonna hit you with the three P's: presentation, performance, and price. Then we're gonna get to the scent, then to the overall score. So the presentation, this is a 1.7 ounce bottle. It's a flat black finish, kind of like the primer you put on cars before you get to work on them. The cap is the same, sturdy cap. Plastic is light, but it snaps in place, and you could hold it by the cap with no problem. It's very secure. You could kind of almost you could see through the bottle. You could see the juice when you point it at the light, so you are able to know how much juice you have left. Because I know that's important for some of us, and I'm one of those. Kind of like to look at it, see what I'm working with. So the presentation, it's basic, but it's nice. I like it. I'm gonna give it an 8. Now performance, I get about 4 hours longevity with this, with a soft projection. It's not very loud. It has a little bit of a classy feel to me. It's um, it's not like juvenile. It's not super strong like someone in like a teenager would wear. Even though Kaneko is more marketed towards the younger demographic, I feel this could be worn by an older gentleman. Someone in the 20s or 30s. Like myself. I definitely think this is has a little bit of class to it, but it can also be worn casually, just on a day out and to just chill or whatever. But it can also be worn when you're dressed up, if you work in the office or something. I could definitely see this getting the job done. So performance-wise, It doesn't last very long and it's not too strong, so I'm gonna have to dock some points and hit it with like a 4 out of 10. Hey, let me know what you guys think about performance. Is that a big deal to you or not? I know I have people asking me this question, and see people talking about it in the Facebook groups as well. To me, it's important, but it's not the end all be all. Like it's not a deal breaker. I could have something like this, but if I really like the smell and I'm like, fuck it, 4 hours is good enough because I really like what I'm smelling. And then some where I'm on the fence, that could be the decision between me wearing it more often and just forgetting all about it. So I'd be curious to know what are you guys' thoughts on longevity and projection and so forth. All right, now the price on this for a 3.4 ounce, you find it online. That's being 100 mils. You find it online for about $25, give or take. It's about the going rate, and which I think that's about where this should be at. It's a price that you'd be comfortable buying this. So I'm gonna give the price a 8 out of 10. So it's a good price. Now we get into the important part. Let's get to the check out the atomizer and let's get to the scent itself. You get a strong synthetic blast in the opening. You smell that alcohol for sure. You also get a strong lime. They last about 30 seconds to like 2 minutes maybe tops. That goes quick. It fades away fast. I've been drinking some of this it's some lime tequila with Coca-Cola and ice for this hot day today. It's actually not bad. This is how I drink and walk, guys. I put it on these cups to get drunk low key while I'm at the stores and so forth sometimes. I don't recommend it. I'm just telling you what I do. Little inside tip. One thing for sure though, don't drink and drive, guys. We got Uber nowadays. Really no excuse for all that. But yeah, I was serving myself a little bit of this, chilling for a minute, letting the scent dry down for about 15-20 minutes. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so after you let this settle a little, you get I get kind of like grapefruit. I get a light grapefruit, and I get that a tequila note. It has a tequila note. I was reading it up right now on Fragrantica to see what the notes were, and that's what I get. It is some type of alcohol scent. So you get that tequila note, but you no longer have that lime because that went away in the opening. But it would have been nice to have that with the lime. But you get a little bit of the grapefruit and a little bit of the tequila. It reminds me a little bit of vodka on the rocks, which I reviewed not too long ago. But that one has vodka. This one has tequila. But if you smell those, as long as they're the white tequila, they have a very similar scent. So it reminded me a lot of that. Another thing it did is it made me, the last time I wore it, it made me wanna spray it once on one arm, one on the other. The vodka one, vodka on the rocks by Killian, and this, I wouldn't say they smell exactly the same, but if you like this and one day you want something a little better, you might want to check that one out. They are similar enough. They do the same thing. They both, the longevity on both is garbage as well. So it might have to do with the composition of these types of fragrances. But yeah, one thing it did for sure is it made me really appreciate the vodka on the rocks a lot more. Once I smelled them side by side, you really smell the quality in that Killian. It smells like the real deal. And this, for the price it is, it does a decent job. But it's like night and day. Either way, I'm not a big fan of either, just because this type of scent doesn't project very loud, and it's not a strong scent in general. It's not very distinct because it's like water, like saying water doesn't have a strong odor to it. So that's one thing I didn't like about this, but it's not a bad scent. But yeah, it made me really appreciate that Killian more. I was like, you know what, I go this. The more I smell it and the more I kind of observe it and critique it, the more I'm like, wow, this was really well done. It really smells like what it's supposed to. And this one is still good as well. I personally would give this scent like a 6.5 out of 10. It's not really something I would wear too often, but it is nice if you like a nice boozy note, but it's not like a rich, dense boozy note, more like a fresh boozy note. You might like this. This might be for you. Um, it's not bad. It's just not something up my alley, if you will. Yeah, I give it a 6.5 out of 10 for price and everything, and performance. Putting everything into account, I'll give it an overall rating of a 6.5 out of 10. 25 bucks, it's okay. It's worth trying out if you're interested in trying something slightly different. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you like this review. Let me know if you guys tried this before. What do you guys think about it? And if you tried Kenneth Cole Black and Black Bold, I'm thinking of picking one of those two up. Let me know what you think about those as well. And other than that, I guess I'll just check you guys out next time.